For those joining in, we're just going to give a few minutes for more people to enter.
Hello, guys. Can I hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
All right, well, let's begin. This session is going to be recorded, so those who miss it will be able to watch it on our feed. Um, Also, if any of you listening in the audience, if you have any questions, come at the end of the session, you'll be able to write it in the chat. So make sure to do that. But let's begin. Thanks everyone for coming on to listen to our Stonfi Grantee AMA. I will be your host, Ethan. I am head of DevRel at Stonfi. We have two really cool projects here today. But before we begin, let me talk about the Stonfi Grant Program for those who don't know about it. So we offer up to 10K. The top tier of 10K is designated to more sophisticated projects utilizing a smart contract, for example, to small functionality integrations like swaps for a standard 2K. So we want to offer you the cost that it takes for your dev time to implement our tech. And the program also offers dev support from our team. You get perks from partners for free services and promotion, being able to also come on our AMA on X. And so, with that being said, let me introduce you to Kirill, who is co founder of SwiftGis, and Sachin, founder of TONyield. It's great to have you both here with us today.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Hey guys, hey Ethan, great to be here.
Great. I think it would be good. We can just start off. You can introduce yourself, about your project, maybe what problem you are actually solving with both SwiftGis and TONyield. But let's start with Kirill. Tell us about yourself and about SwiftGis.
So, nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Kirill, mostly known in TON community like 2H. So I'm in TON since November 2023. I'm usually like coming to TON to growing my channel, like speaking about the fire of TON and trying to uh, trying to give some learn to the people about the fight. Then I'm start building some communities and building ideas for the projects. And in the beginning of June, with our team Swift Gifts, we decided to solve our pain because we just bored to struggle with complicated gifts browsing. We are 6 platforms for the best gifts of our search. So that's the main idea how the Swift gifts burn.
Great. And how about you, Sachin? What's a bit about your background and tell us a bit about TONyield.
Oh,
Yeah. As Ethan mentioned, Sachin here, co-founder of Level Q TONyield. Been in the DeFi space for over 5 years now. Originally come from the custody wallets background, and slowly transitioned into DeFi. Originally started off um, within the EVM space, so GMX, Uniswap V3, Aave. We worked with a lot of guys and essentially creating these yield opportunities. And earlier last year, we essentially came together with the co-founder of Level Q to essentially kind of disrupt the landscape of DeFi, especially within Telegram, especially within TON as well. And essentially, what we want to do is just simplify DeFi. So we created a plug and play, essentially a yield experience on Telegram natively. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the problems that we saw coming into the space was there wasn't any easy yield tools, limited vault options, as well as fragmented liquidity. And so what we essentially want to do is kind of unify this, get retail users to get used to using DeFi, right?
Hmm.
I know how the kind of industry kind of looks at it is maybe it's only for kind of experts, but we want to kind of bring this to the standard retail users as well.
Yeah, and I actually and look forward to diving deeper into your product. Uh, for the first question, I would like this to be for Kirill. Now, Swift Gifts, in a way, you guys are doing something unique with aggregating sort of the NFT marketplace, area. Maybe you could say a little bit more detail on like, how your product works. It is a Telegram mini app, and what's the benefit for the users there?
Yeah, easily. So for now, we are working with off-chain and on-chain markets. Maybe somebody of you know about the Telegram gifts. Yeah, they're drops by Telegram. So this is the third official NFT from Telegram. That's the anonymous numbers, usernames, fragment, gagams, tunnel, market app, and etc. So our main point is that all of the off-chain markets works on custodial wallets. So the users must deposit their TON to the market, and we just seem that's the hard break of the main rule of Web3. Uh, does it sound like not your keys, not your assets? So we decided to make on-chain aggregator for the Telegram gifts. Um, and that's how we build. So for now, our users can just open our TMA in Telegram, then connect their wallet via Ton Connect, and start searching for the lovely gifts. And after the search is completed, you just sign the transaction in your Ton wallet, my Ton space, or Ton space, like in a Telegram wallet, and that's it. Your gift just goes to your profile, or if you buy it on chain, it goes directly to your wallet. So this is how we work.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, right? So, as a user, you're going to be showing, sort of on the different marketplaces, NFT, these gifts that are being sold, the best price, right? So,
Yeah, for sure.
you don't always have to now go to these different marketplaces. You can go straight to SwiftGifts. You can find that best deal. So that's quite cool. And I guess I'll do a follow up question with you because maybe not everyone is familiar with Telegram gifts. I know this is more, not too long ago. This
Hmm.
was launched. Can you kind of tell a bit how, like, maybe a little bit of the history of how it started, but how it works, and basically how people utilize this? I mean, I guess
Okay.
you can share it with a
Uh,
friend, or that'd be great. Yeah.
okay, I'll try. So, as I remember correctly, firstly, gifts are drops in a 2024 October, I guess. That was the Halloween collection. Uh, every users can vote it via Telegram using the stars. Um, that's I don't know how to correctly describe it. Stars is some kind of tokens that's applied inside the Telegram. So you can vote it via your credit card or just using TON via Fragment. So after the drop comes out, um, all of the gifts have limited numbers, um, but has some correlation with international and national holidays, as I see, and maybe celebrity collaborations and something like this. So um, the main point of utilizing the gifts is the collectibles, so nothing too complicated. After you purchase it via Telegram, you have about 1 or 3 months um, after the Pavel Durov gives us the opportunity to upgrade it. So after you upgrade the Telegram gift, it becomes unique collectible. It shows on your profile, like with different models, backdrops, or symbols. After that, you can leave them inside Telegram, or you can put them on chain. So via Fragment, you just put them on chain, and they are becoming NFTs. So mm after that, if you would like to collect them, you can shows for all of the Telegram users in your profile. So you put them like emoji status, or you put them on your profile backdrop. So um, the mechanics of the gifts is the different price. I think that depends about the model or supply of the collection. Um, Usually, I think it is. Then, after the time resuming, you have the ability to upgrade them. The upgradable price starts from 25, yeah, 25,000, and then decreases to 25 stars in the next 24 hours. So, I think that's how some Telegram gifts works. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, and also if those who are not familiar with Fragment, definitely check that out. You can also buy with your Toncoin buy a premium discount for 40%. So there's like other options too, and I actually bought two gifts from Swift Gifts, and I'm now waiting for my few months to be able to upgrade it. So I'm looking forward to it. So everyone, you should guys check that out. So Sinchin, let's so you guys integrated StonFi, and it was the the logic from the AMM pools that you use because you have a certain vault for that, which is quite your vault. I think for the AMM, as I recall, around over 15% APR. Can you share us a bit of the logic and how that works? Like, how do you achieve that APR when a user can add their TON into that vault?
Yeah, so I mean, we integrated you guys StonFi quite a while back now, a couple of months ago. So it's essentially directly integrated to one of our vaults. We essentially route the deposits into the TON and USDT liquidity pool that currently exists. So the APR essentially comes from the trading fees, emissions, LPs, incentives from you guys. But then the bonus rewards is actually from our incentive layer. So all of the IQ points that we currently have within our platform is convertible when the token goes live. We have a significant amount already allocated within our tokenomics or rewards pool to our community, to our users as well. So that's part of how the APR is also added up. But within the vault, I think it's crucial to understand it's not just simply routing the assets from our vault into one liquidity pool. Part of what we're trying to do is build these different strategies where it's different concentrated LPs into dexes with hedging, right? And that's where we utilize Stonfi, utilize DDoS for derivatives, Storm Trade, and different other protocols as well. So essentially, what we want to do is make it super easy for users to get the incentives and to access all of these different protocols from one app, essentially.
Yeah, in a way, you're doing the heavy lifting for the user, and that's what makes the ease of use that you were mentioning about. Because I was just trying to even imagine in my own head how could I pull off what you're doing it just as a DeFi trader user, right, by myself without using you guys, and I feel like it's almost impossible, right?
Right, and that's what we're trying to do, right? I mean, we're trying to make DeFi less complicated, right? Kind of remove all of the extra different steps and just have one kind of pathway as well. So, I mean, we're getting there. It's a lot of work to do as well, and a lot more products to come through. Yeah.
Mhm. And this is a similar approach on, because you also have a liquid staking token vault, right? And I recall seeing it's using BMO. Is
Mhm.
that like a similar approach on like what you're doing for the AMM vault?
Yeah, it's a very, very similar approach. So Ton stakers as well as BMO, we've integrated both. Again, routing liquidity to the end protocols and distributing the select incentives to make up that APR as well. Um, and as I said, we want to be the kind of go-to yield platform. So any other protocols that have existing yields within Ton, we want to essentially incorporate that, right? So how can we get more and more
Mm.
yield opportunities within our marketplace so then users have pretty much all of the access to yields within one roof. So it's not necessarily a competition. It's more of a collaboration. We want to aggregate all of these yields, but kind of funnel it through one door as well.
Awesome. Okay, this next question will be for Kirill. Let's continue about the Telegram gifts because I'm very interested about this. What are like the trends you're seeing with the gift collectibles?
All about the trends. As I see, the gift scene is like straight up. It's straight up building with crazy amount of alpha. So what I mean, we are talking about it's like a music themed, like a Snoop Dogg drop uh, yesterday. So it's
Yeah.
event collections like Easter eggs. This is all of the way to those monochrome collections. I mean, that's where the gift and the background match like 99.9%. So it's pure colorway maxi. Gonna make everyone FOMO hard, as I see for now. So it's about the trends. And the second question was about the popular collection. Of course, it is.
Hmm.
That's a plush Pepe and locked heart, as I see. So there's like blowing all of the mind around the Telegram people. They're hunting some plush Pepe near to 3,040 tons. They have locked heart. Um, the locked heart, the locked heart price, as I see. Let me check in a Swift gift. 1 minute.
Hmm. So I was hearing Snoop Dogg launched a gift.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
and I think
impressive.
that's more celebrities and companies will launch the Telegram gifts soon. So I think it's blooming. It's blooming right now. So yeah, Lockhart is 1,000 and half uh, in ton for sure. So yeah, that's T for that moment. So when I see the collections from Telegram, I'm just start buying it, and that's the trend, as I think. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean the collectible space. I remember as a kid loving collecting hockey cards and Magic the Gathering, and I remember at first when I was seeing, oh, it's launching on on chain, on blockchain, these sort of the collectible NFTs. I remember being hesitant, but it is unique, right?
Mm-hmm.
With it being on chain, so it's a cool thing to see start really, since the NFT boom of 2021, I think that was when it was starting. Now there's different variations, right? Now Telegram is utilizing it. It's pretty cool. Now I'll move it to Sinjin. You had mentioned actually about when a user is utilizing TONyield that you have an IQ point system. Could you mention about like what that is about, like the benefits to the users to hold these points? Very curious.
Yeah, sure. So we essentially want to gamify this platform, right? So how do we make it fun? How do we make it exciting for our users? And contributors as well. So every deposit into the vaults essentially earns IQ points. So these are non-transferable. Think about it a bit more as a reputational style rewards that power access to exclusive campaigns, eligibility for airdrops, whitelist spots, and allocation events. We also have a reward system as well. Leaderboard system as well. So this way, users can see exactly how high up they are as well. These will be transferable to our tokens as well upon TGE. So that way, it makes it even more thrilling for the users. But yeah.
All right, everyone that heard that, collect those IQ points because a lot of benefits there. I remember also I was in the early days using Storm Trade, and they had their point system, and it was a good example of that. This type of mechanism works, and then when they launched their TG, the earnings happened there, so it's pretty cool. So definitely an awesome way to benefit, get the users to come on, and also reward them for being early, right? Um,
Just to add to that as well, I mean, users don't have to have or have to deposit anything into the vaults. We have our quests page, so simple different tasks, quests where you
yeah.
kind of jump on partner pages, like them, post them, and just interact with it. So you don't necessarily have to have any assets to earn any points. Just jump on there, claim daily rewards, and complete the tasks. That's pretty simple as that.
And while I have you, and Kirill, you might have to correct me if also if you were in the TON Nest program, but I know Tanya, Sinchin, you were in the TON Nest program. For those listening, maybe you could tell a bit actually about that program because that's an opportunity for project builders to sort of to get mentorship from the TON Foundation. It's connected to that. Great to hear like your experience with TON Nest to let everyone listening know about.
Yeah, absolutely. We got involved in that. Well, I saw it on the foundation page, and I just kind of went into a bit of a deep dive on how much support we can get, and what other features does the foundation have to offer as we were building this out. And so essentially applied, they drop you into a kind of level one section of your project, and then you essentially kind of build up from level one, level two to level three. And all of those different stages, you get immense amounts of help. There's lots of other projects, maybe that are similar stages to some of the listeners here. So you can essentially partner up, look for more advice. And they hold number of calls on a weekly basis as well. So there's different roast sessions. You can perfect your pitch. You can go over your deck. You can do various things. So I'd say, it's an excellent support system for early stage projects for both funding and visibility. I suppose my main tip would be bring a real product, bring attraction, even if it's small. Uh, the foundation values builders who are solving TON native problems and essentially showing progress around that as well. So, but overall, I think it's good to have a clear plan. What sort of problems that you bring or solutions that you bring in to solve these different problems as well. But Tonness overall, I think it was an immense support for us as well. We're still in some of these groups, and yeah, I think it's great overall.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Like, probably, Ton Nest is looking at the, projects that are really motivated, bootstrapping. People may have a job, but to spend that weekend to build, I know it's not really attractive, especially if in your early stage project, you just want to build a pitch deck and wait for money, right? You want to actually show that you can get an MVP up on your own, and that's very important. For the ecosystem and for it to showcase your skills. Let's go back to Kirill. I want to continue a little bit more of the conversation, the Telegram gifts, and maybe in NFTs in general. Like, how do you, from here now, of today to present, how do you see this evolving on Telegram? This whole gift functionality.
Mhm. So, as I see, gifting is a ultimate for shilling NFTs to the masses. So, not everyone knows about but I think okay, with Bitcoin ETF is mostly everyone knows about the crypto, but not about non-fungible tokens, soul-bound tokens, and etc. etc. Um, so the Telegram decided to gift. I don't know if it's correct to say, give to the people some NFTs. And the Tech utility in a straight up correct. So from passkeys to the exclusive dope, I don't know, to immutable storage for real. So, for example, I can create some community only for Plush Pepe holders. And the quality of this community becomes um, it's like easier to find out each other um, who would like to build or to grow some kind of the community that's built around the gift. So as I see, it's still early, but everyone needs to get comfy holding their Grail NFTs in their own Tone wallets because for now, as I see, um, like I don't know, maybe it's too complicated or it's uh, it's difficult to involve um, in Ton DeFi. Um, So, as I see for now, the evolving of the gifts should be on chain. So, users can bring them on chain, builders can work with it. Like, for example, we would like to make some kind of fractalization. So, that's when you take one NFT, transform it into the token via smart contract, your NFT locked inside the smart contract, and then you can start using DeFi, some liquidity pools, just sell or bought your fractals from the NFT and change it like to the current NFT. Um, that's the way how
Mhm.
the gifts can evolve
Yeah,
inside the DeFi, as I see.
yeah. So it's like an NFT turning into a key for you to unlock different doors. That's
Yeah,
also with the community part, it's like a badge of honor to get into a community. Yeah,
exactly.
interesting take. all goes to DDoS, so it finds the best swapping routes. And yeah, and so with your product, you can now utilize any, like normally you have with on different marketplaces, you just have to use TON, but here through your application, you can use any token you hold. You do the swap behind the scenes, right? And it's effortless. It's everyone should go try that out. Definitely if you want to even purchase with USDT, because I know a lot of times people, even myself, I hold USDT, right? So it's just the convenience there to buy that gift with Tether.
Yeah, yeah. But to add, I would like to say not we didn't give to the users all of the list of ton jetons because not all of them have enough liquidity.
That's
So
true.
that's why our users can struggle with some price impact or like some uh, DeFi features that can uh,
Yeah.
become your purchase more struggle in matter of some. That's that, that that's not the good deal for our users. We would like to provide the mostly comfy and qualified services. So that's why we made some kind of whitelisted jetons. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. The most popular jet and tokens that have high liquidity. That's a definitely makes sense for only showing that list for your project. Thanks for clarifying that. Okay, so the next question will be both for to both of you, and we can start with Sinchin. What's next on the roadmap in the short term with TONyield? Very curious. What's your plan?
Yeah, so right now we're working on our liquidity campaign. So we're working with a number of LPs to essentially bring in liquidity from the EVM space to boost TON. So we're kind of keeping it under wraps for now, but it's still in the works. But that is pretty much our kind of the most short term within the roadmap. I'll say as much as I can.
Oh, that sounds quite big. But I guess you probably can't go in too much detail. Now you got me curious, especially with getting the EVM chain moving towards TON. That sounds quite important.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're trying to do, right? The sort of fragmented liquidity, the lack of liquidity within TON, it becomes a real issue as well. And then where to exactly find the best yield. So what we wanted to do was kind of solve that problem, and how can we bring more EVM users over to TON? How can we kind of bridge that gap for them as well? So yeah, I mean, time will tell, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Cool.
So yeah.
And Kirill, yeah, go ahead. Tell us a bit about your roadmap
So
in
we
the
are
short term.
cooking the app cross market listing. So straight from our UI. Um, we are think that's can unleash some I would like to say juicy arbitrage for the some degens. We'll snatch gift on another marketplace and flip on another one where the floors is higher. So it's pure buy low, sell high vibes. Plus, we are adding a mint toggle so the users can be able to choose between on-chain, I mean wallet bound, and off-chain, like in Telegram profile, uh, the delivery route. So if you would like to purchase the gift, for example, from portals, but you don't want to see them inside your Telegram profile, you can just select the options, uh, like to get your gift inside your wallet, and that's done. That's that's what we would like to make. I think in 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, neat. All right, you have to keep me posted about that. That arbitrage approach sounds really interesting.
Yeah, I will.
Definitely keep all of us posted of that. I'd love to try it out. Um, and I guess what do you guys think about long term? Now, I know with Sachin, it's even in your docs about the LVLQ token. I'm guessing that's probably part of your long-term goals there, to eventually have a utility token. Could you share any? Are you allowed to share any sort of the utility concepts that what holders could get with this token, or is this still
Yes.
private?
No, we can share a bit more of on a high level. So, I mean, the
Okay.
LVLQ token, obviously in relation to level Q, will be a governance and reward token for the TONyield ecosystem, right? So think about fee rebates. So anybody that participates in yield opportunities via us will be eligible for fee rebates within the token. But we're working on further partnerships. We don't want to just give fee rebates just from our native token, but we also want to kind of bring in different rewards from different protocols. So kind of
Mm.
enhancing that reward and gamification mechanism there. Boosting APRs, as I mentioned before, via IQ points, participating in DAO as well. So portion of the revenue generated will be obviously given back to the community and given back to the LPs, back to the users as well. So that's essentially how we want to reward our community and the TON community.
Nice. I know with Stonfi, we're also preparing for a DAO as well. So in a way, I think it will be our two companies being the first in TON. I don't know of any other DAOs within TON, but correct me if I'm wrong there. But that sounds exciting. So, okay, we'll move to Kirill. What about your long-term approach? We heard like what you're developing in the next this next month. Very curious. It sounds like you do have a good idea and vision of what's going on in this space. Enlighten us. What's the long-term goals with Swift Gifts?
Okay, I don't know if that sounds like Napoleon goals, uh, but we would like to build and become the ultimate full stack hub for the Telegram and the Ton ecosystem. Um, so all of the gas gifting UX, it's on other side. We would like maybe numbers, maybe usernames, like everything that's Telegram and Ton utilize, we would like to work with. So ultimate Telegram plus Ton hub. That's how I would like to describe it. That's how I would
Mm,
like to describe Swift Gifts in the next 2 or 3 years.
nice. So you heard that, everyone. When Telegram is prepared with these different concepts, where you'll get it, Swift Gifts. So nice job. Um,
Thanks a lot.
let's let's check if anyone. So that's all my questions for now that I can think of. Let's go and check if see if anyone wrote any questions to the messages. I'm clicking on it now. I'm seeing. Let's see. Hey, great to connect. Okay, or this is the wrong messages. We got to go into the. Where are we here? Those are. Get into the feed. Now, this is my first. Sorry, guys. This is my first time hosting under the Stonfi channel. We used to be a button for the comments, but I'll go to the lots of comments just saying they're setting the reminder. I am not seeing any. Maybe if you guys can check why Wcoin not listing yet, and it's not. So it doesn't look like we have any questions right now that I see. Yeah, nothing in the comments. I guess we could finish with you guys adding like anything you want to announce, anything, sort of last minute comments to let the users know to come and try. Definitely, everyone go and check each one TONyield out. Also, Swift Gifts. Also, Kirill and Sinchin. Make sure you in the comments post the link for both your projects so people could come and check it out and try it. But any last comments you'd like to say? Any upcoming news or something important? You have the floor right now.
If I can start, I would. So for now, we host the contest. So we decreased our commission to just 1% and make the contest. It's a volume contest. If you buy, for example, gifts in 1,000 ton volume in 1 month, um, your lifetime commission gonna be 1.5%. If you goes higher, we just can decrease much more commission for you. It's gonna be lifetime. So that's it. It's that's what I would like to share. Thank you so much for
Ah,
Synced and everyone to listening.
cool. So you heard that, everyone. Get on Swift Gifts because you'll be able to have sort of a lifetime discounts. That's quite awesome. So with the fee, yeah, go ahead, Sinchin. What do you have for us?
Nothing too much. I think I said everything I needed to say so far, but I mean, we're looking to go fully cross-chain in the coming months as well. So think about tech integrations, think about EVM, different
Hmm.
strategies, as well as more assets that users can essentially deploy as well. So not just TON or USDT. But yeah, more to come on that side. But again, Ethan, thank you very much for your time, and
Yeah.
everybody else listening as well. And Kirill, great to share the space with you.
Yeah, great. And make sure, guys, check out the Quest page as well as start earning your IQ points. It sounds like, TONyield is going somewhere. Same for Swift Gifts. Thank you guys for coming.